What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and what we're going to do is look at Glassnode. I wanted to put it in yesterday's video, but it was already about 15 minutes long, so I didn't get into it. So what we're going to do is look at the wallets and the addresses, and we're also going to look at the inflow and the outflow in terms of the exchanges. So if you guys get some from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated, and I just want to give you this on-chain data as well, and you do what you want with it. All right? So what we have here, what we're going to start out with is addresses with 10,000 or more Bitcoin. So these are the whales, guys. These are the big dogs right now. And what you can see is basically we've just been flattening out for the most part down here. So this area, when price was at 29,700, we roughly had about 85 wallets with 10,000 or more. And right now we are roughly at about 84, and with the price at 39,183. So we're going to keep an eye out on that. In terms of the 84 down there is the number basically you want to pay attention to if we're increasing or we're getting a little bit lower. The highest that we had was up around 107, and that's when price was at 22,875 on the way to the upside there. So you can see we're just really flattening out. We're not really in an uptrend. It's kind of moving sideways on that. If we get into addresses with 1,000 or more, same deal here, guys. We've gotten out of the downtrend, but now we've basically just started to round out a little bit or flatten out down in the bottom here. And for 1,000 or more, we roughly have 2,153 addresses with 1,000 or more. The highest we were at was at 2,488, and that was when price was at $45,981. If we get into 100 or more, and later, guys, if I'm able to, I get a little bit of time. I'm pretty busy today. I'm going to try to get into some technical analysis on Bitcoin as well. But right now, I just wanted to get into the Glassnode. I know people like this and want to put it out there at least a few times a week for you. So addresses with 100 or more. Right now, you can see we've been in a short-term downtrend here. We're at 15,970. The highest that we are at before was 16,333, and that's when we were at 29,354. Moving to the upside. So right now still, guys, with 100 or more, we are in a downtrend. If we look at 10 or more, we are in the downtrend. We've rounded out and we're in a little bit of a short-term uptrend there. Just had a little bit of a sell-off there once we got up to about that 42,000. Right now we have about 147,110 addresses with 10 or more. We saw the peak up there from what we're looking at about 154,422, and then I wanted to look at one or more, which is important for us. Then we're going to flip over to Ethereum, and let me know if you're here for Ethereum as well and you want me to do Glassnode on Ethereum or just stick to Bitcoin. And guys, also let me know your strategy down low, what you've been doing. I would love to hear that. So for one or more, this has just been a nice little steady uptrend there. Nothing too crazy. Our ultimate low, we were down to 792,000 addresses with one or more, and right now we are at 802,818. So we did break down from that downtrend, and we have started that nice little uptrend there. And then if we do the 0.1, take a look at this. So a little bit more with the retail there, we are in a nice little uptrend there. So obviously the smaller amount getting bought up by the retailers. So let's take a look here at Ethereum next, and we're going to start with 10,000 or more for Ethereum. So for 10,000 or more on Ethereum, you can actually see, guys, we're actually getting a little bit of profit taken here as we push back up. So our peak was July 25th, 2021, and we had 1,207 addresses with 10,000 or more. And right now we have 1,195. So we have went down just a little bit as we've made this really impressive move to the upside there. So we'll keep an eye on this, but it's not kind of like Bitcoin, guys. So basically, as the price went up and it started to drop back down, we really didn't lose that many major whales in Ethereum. You can see we just kind of moved sideways there, back and forth, chopping in a range. Really didn't form that downtrend. So 1,000 or more, we've rounded out. Looks like yet again, guys, a little bit of a sell-off there. So at the peak, we had about 6,374, and that's when price was at 2,539. And right now, there's 6,341 with 1,000 or more. If we get into 100 or more, okay, trying to get out of that downtrend, we're rounding out here at the bottom. Right now, we have 42,398 addresses with 100 or more. Our high up here, we had about 51,923, and that's when price was at $775. and that was on the way to the upside there. So guys, sometimes you'll actually see this like 100 or more, where basically these people, they're taking profits very early in the bull run. They're really trying to lock in their profits because they're getting it so low in those accumulation stages. So 10 or more, this has been nice with the retail aspect here. So we've confirmed a trend change. We were in a downtrend. We're in a nice little short-term uptrend here. And we have 270,191 addresses with 10 or more. Did get a little bit of a sell-off here right at the peak, so keep an eye on that, and then 1 or more. And this is going to be more of the retail. You can see the retail has really been trying to push up, get at least 1 or more. And right now we are sitting at 1,271,844 addresses with 1 or more Ethereum. And I've always talked to people about that, where I really think it's something that you should at least have 1 Ethereum for a longer term hold that you just hold, guys. Kind of like Bitcoin, that type of stuff. But I really see a lot of promise in Ethereum down the road, even if we do get some type of retracement here before we find support and potentially go higher. I do think Ethereum long term is something that you want to keep your eye on. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on Ethereum and Bitcoin, guys. Just want to give this to you. If you get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You do what you want with it. God bless you all.